What is up, everybody? Hurt Nation.
What the fuck is up, y'all?
Follow us on Twitter, HurtWords Podcast, HurtWords 3. Watch us on YouTube. You can watch us right now if you're watching the last one, which you're probably not. But if you're listening to the podcast, you can watch us on YouTube and subscribe to the channel. Spread the word.
Yes, sir.
Spread the word, you bitch. Anyways.
Sharing, scaring motherfuckers.
Instagram and Gmail.
Find us on Instagram at HurtWords3. Fuck with us on email. Fuck with us at an email. HurtWords with a Z at gmail.com. Fucking shit, we out here. Fucking drop us a line. Do what you want to do. Drop us know you out there.
A line. Yes. But if you are listening, whatever you're listening on, thank you. You can catch us on Castbox, Radio Public, Pocket Cast, Apple Podcasts, and Anchor itself. We used to be on Spotify, but now we're not. They dropped us. You know why? Because we go against the establishment. And we're one brown guy and one black guy. That's what I really, truly feel when Spotify dropped us. Because Spotify was one of our first platforms we were on. Yep. And now we're not. Which is really weird and really suspect. But anyways, fuck Spotify. I'd rather not. If they don't want to do business or they don't want to, have our show on there or whatever platform, that's cool with us.
Yeah.
There's plenty of other platforms out there.
Find our way.
Find our way. You can get your own way.
Shit.
What you been up to today, bro?
Shit. Enjoying my damn day off, man.
Another hot ass fucking day, though.
Bro.
It's hot where we're at, guys. Always. Triple digits.
Yeah, it's been fucking killer. Killer.
You go outside for a second, you're fatigued.
Bro. It's like that fucking meme. It's like driving around with no tint on your window and that fucking Harvey Dent from The Dark Knight. Like half your face all burnt and shit. Hey, man. It's so hot. I went to the fucking nurses when we went to the fucking hospital last week. One of the nurses was talking about it. She's like, I got tan on half my body. How the fuck did just half yourself get tan? It seems fucking impossible. But
yeah, that's too impossible to read. Like, did you tan yourself in half on purpose? I feel like it's too impossible.
Like, how far are you driving? How much time are you spending in your car where you just like tanning that
just
much?
Roasting yourself.
Just getting cooked. Like half your body, that whole left half is just getting cooked.
Bacon.
Shit. Y'all know what time it is, guys. We'll go ahead and y'all got that
what's this one called?
This
strain?
Tango OG Kush.
That's too much.
That's a lot, yeah.
It's a lot of words, but
hey,
alright.
I'm not fuck with it. We gonna fuck with it. That's one of those things that happens.
And you know what? I'm not getting paid for this, but for only being 99 cents, these papers, these JOB papers, job papers, they get the job done. They get the job done. Get 24 freaking sleeves, and it's 99 cents. I mean, what? How can you go wrong?
Yeah.
So yeah, I really like these papers.
And you must have the magic touch because this bitch does not want to work for me.
I got you.
Appreciate you. Man, hell yeah, them job papers do work. Like,
they get the job done. Pun intended. But yeah, they do. So let's see what happens right now.
Oh, God. Yep, already hit me. A little sippy sip. Man, shit, how's your day been, brother? How you been? What you been up to today?
Doing a bunch of research for the show to talk about and stuff.
Man,
Stuff that I talked about actually in Hurt session that I did previous. So go check that out, guys.
yeah.
It's a solo dolo, me by myself, but I like to do those so I don't take up a chunk of time on the actual show, because I'm more serious when I do the Hurt sessions. When I'm with Ram, I like to be like, loose and have a good time, funny and stuff. But I'll just research it, man. Did a bunch of research, watching the news, enjoying these last couple of days before I have to go back to work. Feel it. But that's about it. That's pretty much it. Went and got snack food, got some junk food. Just munching out and stuff. It's pretty good day. Can't complain. And he brought this over, so I was like, hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Had to treat ourselves this time. Fuck it. Just on that good stuff.
Treat yourself. 2018.
Always.
Bro. So, I watched Joe Budden break down the Drake and Pusha-T dudes. Or beef, and Jesus Christ, Pusha-T went in on Drake, bro.
Pusha-T, no holds barred. I watched that too.
Like, dude, I'm gonna go ahead and say it, but you just saw somebody get dethroned.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is gonna change hip hop.
He said it best. He fucking said it best. Like, how do you take down Drake? By taking out his core fan base, which is mostly females. Like, yeah, niggas fuck with Drake because, I mean, he makes good songs. He has people that make great songs with him before him. But he tried to use that same fucking tactic as he used with fucking Meek Mill. That shit wasn't real. You can't bring that shit to a nigga that's that real. Like, Pusha T's too fucking, like he said, and he said this is only like the beginning. Like,
surgical summer,
fucking summer, bro. Like,
Volume 1. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Pusha T in that.
That fucking that ad lib.
Man, my old
boss. I wouldn't listen to that whole fucking album. The whole album like it's a big ass album. It's only 7 songs, but fuck yeah. I only checked out his album after that. I was like, I gotta check it out.
Oh, Pusha's
new one, Daytona.
Pusha T is slept on, bro. Like, I can honestly say I would be sleeping on Pusha T if it hadn't been for my boss or my friend Trent, who put me on the push. I mean, I knew about him when he was with
Clips.
Yeah,
his brother.
Yeah, but other than that, like, I didn't know anything after that until Trent told me, and I was like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, bro. He's killing it. I'd say he's fucking killing it. Like, he's definitely slept on out of anybody that's at least in his fucking label, which is good music.
He's nice, bro. He's got a nice voice. It's crisp. His delivery, he knows how to deliver. He knows what to do and how to do it. Mm-hmm. What makes sense, what doesn't make sense. Like, he's very underrated.
Mm-hmm. They would say his music labeling his music. They called it adult contemporary trap music or dope music.
Dope music.
Yeah, because pretty much he fucking raps a lot about dope, but he's a real motherfucker. Like, he's like, man, I watched him on Breakfast Club. They were like questioning him about that. Like, you don't think that's ever gonna get old or like repetitive? You always talking about fucking pushing dope. Like, that's me. That's my fucking.
That's his gimmick.
That's my MO. Like,
I mean, Future talks about pills and lean and shit. I mean, if you really want, like, okay, Breakfast Club, I'm gonna give you not Donkey of the Day because that's your thing, but I'm gonna give you Dumbass of the Day. That's my thing, and I'm gonna give it to the entire Breakfast Club for asking that question, because if you've never heard rap before, it's all they talk about in the rap song. It's the same shit all the fucking time.
Yeah,
you dumb mother Fuckers. God damn.
Like you said, man, people just want to sleep on Push. Push is nice, got lyrics. Like Drake was not fucking ready, bro. Drake was, especially with the news that's out there, like, especially knowing that you had a kid, like, he was like, man, I'm gonna fucking cut this nigga's head off, bro. Like, I don't see how Drake's gonna fucking come back.
There's no coming back from being
like,
a deadbeat dad, bro.
Yeah, like, even if you try and steer
his gimmick was, I'm a gentleman, like, I'm the perfect guy, and to no surprise, you're a shitty person.
For real.
Like, how do you defend yourself from that,
bro? How do you say a fucking line, I only love my bed and my mama, knowing you got a fuck it out there? Like, that's
ugly, bro. That's brutal, bro.
That's ugly, bro. Like, that's hardy. Like, as somebody whose fucking dad bailed on him, fuck that.
Should make a meme now.
Fuck that. I guarantee there's got to be one out there, man. They already fucking memeing John Goodman and shit for Roseanne and stuff.
Why are they memeing John Goodman?
Like, it's just I forgot what it said. It's like when you wake up expecting to go to work and your coworker fucked it up or some shit like that. I was like, it just had John Goodman with like a serious face or whatever. I was just like, damn.
That's funny. Damn, bro.
Like, Drake is ass. His ass, straight up ass.
He's done. He's done. Oh, that's what I wanted to show you. I actually checked out a song from Drake, and it was trash. I'm gonna show it to you because I was just like, it's trash. Like, I'm gonna spark this up. Well, I'll spark this up. I want to play this song for you guys, and it's just like the second half. He's just not even trying anymore. It's just not even trying anymore, guys. Like, now Drake thinks I'm Drake. They're gonna listen to whatever the fuck I put out there. It's gonna be fire. I'm gonna play this song, and this is why I think that. So.
On my third GQ cover. Your new shit sound like you do covers of all of my old shit. Oh shit. I'm devoted to making sure that shit goes unnoticed. Swear you niggas is hopeless. I should run a clinic for niggas that think they winning on some cold shit. 50 M's for a 3-month road trip. I see straight through them like fish tanks with no fish in them. Drizzy still got some 06 in them. IRS all in my books getting they matlock on. All this capital is like I left the cap lock on. It's like every time I plot a return, I seen the shit for game. See, I can still talk keys without pitching cane. Pay yourself and owe yourself. When you come to my city, just know yourself. Know where you at. I'm good in every town. I'ma be there doing shows where you at. The lights hitting, women screaming like Jodeci's back, nigga. That's where the feeling, you know, the shit happens. I mean, like, the music that you and I used to listen to was just absolutely phenomenal because we knew it all. We went to music. You love Your money is just a little Barney's co-op. People to be trying to show out. I mean, you got out planting seeds like you grow out. We moved to operation in Cali soon as the snow drop. Oh, stop, please stop arguing about who's the best MC. I think everyone would agree they know that you're not. I know I'm a short shot. Middle finger poking you in your sore spot. Bars sound like I'm under oath, nigga. My Comedy Central roast niggas and turn them to ghost niggas. Either I'm getting bigger or you're just getting smaller. Both, nigga. I'm just as unforgiving as most niggas. You bit your hand out starved. It's not a joke, nigga. I hate you with it after I teach you the ropes, nigga. Oh well. Bitches paint OVO on their toenails and show up at the show, the after party in the hotel. That 5-star in your city, they know where we at. I hit the lobby with a screaming like Jodeci's back, nigga. It's 10 o'clock on a Wednesday and I know you're home. Driving up and down your street, hoping that you come outside. Cause I just got paid and I went and bought the car you wanted. And I just need you to see me. Childish as it seems, it'll make it all better, better. Selfish as it is, this just ain't about you, no.
Like, this all
Did me
over
wrong every time we
What's
were
that?
together, together.
Like the
That's
way it
why
came in, it didn't
I'm
transition
gonna
well.
start.
Trash.
And honestly, maybe I'm just hurt, but I can clearly hear a fucking voice like tune. Like there's like I could hear the edit of his voice.
Yeah, Drake
Like,
always has an edit to his voice. If you see videos of him live,
He can't sing like that, man. You
Yeah.
need to stop the madness, bro. You need to stop, bro. Like I hate when people can't sing,
stop the madness.
bro. I hate when people can't sing well live, like
Miley
just
Cyrus.
bro.
Miley Cyrus.
It's
It's trash. It's trash.
Like,
And I'll give her credit for some stuff, but I just know I can't do it. So I shouldn't say she sucks. Just not my cup of tea. Just not my cup of tea.
Nah, I feel it. Like, I don't know. I used to think that about Jaina Kiko. That's said it right. I used to think she couldn't sing, but like more gradually, like honestly, she can't. Like when you hear people sing acoustically or fucking just straight up, like you put somebody on the thing to sing, and they fucking kill it. Like there's this song fucking May showed me, and this is for all the mothers and parents out there. This is the dopest fucking song out there. She made a song with her daughter. She was like super little. Like I don't know how old she was, but she couldn't have been more than like 5 or so, man. Like she's super young.
Mm-hmm.
Just the way they sing. Like her daughter has fucking like good vocals. Like it's a little kid too. You could hear like I guess the strength of their like lungs and shit. Like Usher can't fucking sing to me. I've never heard fucking Usher live just killing it. Like Jamie
I
Foxx.
actually like that shit.
I like his songs, and there's some songs that fucking
Well, I like his songs. I don't like him as a person.
fucking just like straight up. I'm like you can hear Jamie Foxx when Jamie Foxx sings and plays the piano, like kills it. It's like he used to have that with his stand-up or whatever when he was doing his comedy. I don't know if you ever seen that. He was just playing the piano, talking shit, but it's like singing it. And it's like just straight up him, like no fucking editing or nothing. It's just straight up him, and it's loud. You know what I mean? So yeah, there's certain singles he can't. I don't like Beyonce.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't like Beyonce. I feel like she's like a diamond encrusted turd. She's still shit. But
a diamond encrusted turd.
Yeah, like I think she's shit, but they put her a bunch of diamonds and twinkle to her, and they like, boom, there she is.
That's why it's like, yeah, they're all usually just shooting people. Like, did you know, guys? I'm gonna bring it up again. Jay-Z has a secret son out there, man. That's wild, bro. It's wild, but it's not wild. But it's wild because it's suppressed.
Mm-hmm.
Like, is that how much power Jay-Z has?
It's not just Jay-Z, it's the elitists.
Exactly.
Like, I know, like, I watched the transition of, like, turning the Illuminati into a joke, but the shit's fucking real, man. Like, these big figures are created. Like, they put a bunch of jokes around it, like, oh, they're lizard people, or like, everything has to be Illuminati. Like, when memes started coming into play, that's when I started noticing, like, Illuminati pretty much just hiding in plain sight.
Yeah, talk about those
dumbass Illuminati commercials, yep. Like I was like, damn, this is what we're fucking reduced to. It's like they know people are waking up, but they're gonna fucking make a joke about it. So it's like lightened. It's telling you to like laugh at it. So like Jay-Z, I feel like him, he has to be a figurehead that big. Same with Beyonce, Same with like all these like fucking American Idol judges and stuff like that. Like they're figureheads that have to stay clean. Like
or clean.
Mm-hmm.
Clean.
Like no matter what happens, you have
they're
to
all compromised. They're all compromised some way, somehow.
Mm-hmm. Until they're ready to like throw Jay-Z away or like take him out the game or whatever, take the status off of him, he'll always be able to stay where he's at. That's where it goes into like even fucking R. Kelly. I know I brought it up a couple times before, but like it's like whenever there's fandom generated onto you, like that shit's gonna
Charles Manson has fans.
Man, for real. Dude's a fucking serial killer. Like they idolize these things. They create these
pictures. There's crazy people out there.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy fucking people out there. So you just gotta watch your fucking ass.
Mm-hmm.
So you gotta watch out for distractions. By distractions, I mean like just being too focused on reality TV and social media. I mean, listen to the podcast. Listen to the podcast stuff. But you know, I mean, nowadays people don't even read. Like they don't read at all.
Yep.
Like I love reading. I like reading the news. I read the news every day.
Mm-hmm.
It's something I enjoy.
Yeah, you gotta know what's going on. You gotta see what the word like. I try and like.
Yeah, that's exactly. I'm glad you said it because you have to know what's going on. You have to know what's going on. You have to pay attention to the news, guys.
Mm-hmm. Even if it's bullshit, even if you don't agree with it, listen to it. See where everything's going.
Like pay attention to everything.
All them motherfuckers, like, versus independent news and fucking Fox News. I listen to both sides. I listen to everything that everybody's saying so that you're not like, don't be sheep. Be the fucking rules. Like, stay tuned.
Join the pack. Join the pack.
Fucking be out there. Be vigilant. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for real. Man, you know it's like I'm glad I remembered this. But what's been terrifying me is 5G, bro.
Yep.
5G causes cancer. It causes cancer.
It's the
faster
than what
at a faster rate.
Yeah.
Don't let them install 5G where you're at, around the world, anywhere. Protest that shit.
Oh yeah.
I do not want to die of cancer. I do not want Ram to die of cancer. I do not want you to die of cancer. They're knowingly putting these things up because they know that it makes you sick and you're gonna die. Because that is part of the plan of depopulation. Don't let it happen, guys. 5G is really terrifying. It's really terrifying. Research it, look it up.
Man.
I've been like thinking about this for a while because I don't know if you've noticed, but where we live right here, there's a pole right there. I don't know what it's for. I've never seen likes of one before until I saw it. And then there's one at the entrance when you get out to the main street right here.
Mm-hmm.
I'll let you by that spot.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, is that 5G? I'm terrified. Like,
bro,
I'm terrified with it.
They're putting up the big ass antennas. For what? You never question power lines. And then they had these like big ass cross country fucking power lines. Like go from fucking city to city and state to state.
That was a good rip.
Beyblade this month.
I'm just
let it.
But yeah, I'm telling you guys, the globalists are real, man. Globalists,
they're out there.
Fucking, they're real, and they want you dead.
And think about it this way. I say this quite big. Think about the earth as if it was fucking flat. Just question that idea of things. When you look at it as flat, you understand that there's control. Like there's people mentally look at the world as flat. Whether you believe it's globe, or circular or whatever, look at it as flat and understand this shit's being controlled. The elitists are real. Fucking MK Ultra is real. Mind control is real.
Yeah, that's another thing.
Slavery is real. Like,
I mean, families of the victims of the MK Ultra program have came together and they put together a lawsuit. So it's real, guys. Like,
they still do it today. MK Ultra was just the fucking test of it.
It was the intro. Now they do it more sophisticatedly, but they do control you. They do control people.
Like, even us, like, fucking now, this is a tool they use to fucking get to us. This fucking, that word right there, stream.
Yep.
Like, what do y'all think stream? What is this stream? Like, the shit that it's a good idea in the right hands. Like, us using it, we're just fucking y'all trying to spread the word to other y'alls. Like, spread everybody, like, a positive message versus getting on and watching television programs that are doing exactly what the name says, programming. Like, when you think of yourself as a computer, we're just constantly getting fucking viruses through the shit we eat, through the shit that we watch, through the shit that we listen to. And we can fucking manage that shit if we just pay attention.
Yeah, you really gotta pay attention because everything is systematic and everything is infiltrated.
Mm-hmm.
Everything is contaminated.
Mm-hmm.
Every aspect of an individual's life has been infiltrated by the globalists because they need to oppress down to the spiritual level, even because I talked about it in the Hurt session before this episode, about how I see this negative stuff on TV, just negative. You know, drama on shows, reality TVs. Everybody's like over dramatic. They act real weird. So people then act the way people act on TV, and it's really weird.
That's
but you never see. Yeah, that's how they're programming. Because there are people that act like people on TV, and it's really weird. It is like.
It's how you base yourself. You see the people that you like.
Like, you can tell when a person is brainwashed and superficial and not in tune with themselves.
Mm-hmm.
They're really like, people like that just blow my mind. Because I don't understand how they fell to the system, but I understand that they fell to the system because that's what the system's supposed to do. It's trap you, you know? But I mean, you have to fucking pay attention.
Mm-hmm.
You have to pay attention. You have to.
Or else you get caught up.
Like, I like living. You like living?
Mm-hmm.
You like living?
Shit in my life.
Like, I enjoy spending time with you.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, do you enjoy waking up in the morning, getting up and stretching, popping your back? Well, then you better stand up and fight because they want to oppress you down. They want to kill you. They want to kill you.
They have to. Death is a company in itself. I think about that. Thinking about everything as a company. Death is a company. Prison is a company. Fucking everything is ran by fucking money. So pharmaceuticals, bullshit doctors, everything's a company in order to look out for itself. So y'all, if y'all really want to know
this is how I'm gonna give a little substance into you guys at least giving a chance and believing that this happened. Okay? So I was reading this article about this doctor who was just diagnosing his patients as having to need chemo.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you heard about that.
I did.
That's how greedy people are.
Mm-hmm.
That's how greedy one person can be, that he was killing these people. Chemotherapy, it's poison.
It's radiation.
It's
being
poison.
blasted into your body.
And he was giving these people, these poor people, God, Jesus, feel bad for them. But radiation
Mm-hmm.
and milking the government for money.
It's crazy. Saying just like putting it on him, it wasn't just him. There's multiple motherfuckers that were doing this shit. So like, don't think of it as like fucking crazy. One of them fucking crazy doctor out somewhere. Like, there are real people that fucking do this shit to you. Now think about that to the people that have really succeeded. These wealthiest of wealthy people. And saying,
these super rich people.
At a certain point, this is why they say you sell your soul. But this is what like kind of dilutes the Illuminati thing. It's like at a certain point, you forget morality because you're so obsessed with personal gain that you literally fucking sell what makes you makes you decent to fucking the game. Shit's fucking crazy.
Yeah, and I know, but I just barely remember like what the fuck I was talking about from like way before. You never see, it's like way back, but you never see like positive things in TV involving the family. Like you never see a family like around in the living room telling funny scare stories. You always see them like fighting.
Mm-hmm.
And then I went into, that's why like on this show we try to tell everybody like the truth, but we also try to be really, really positive because we know that's something I know that's something that they're also trying to break away. Like that's just part of the plan, but they want to you see something positive, see something happy. It usually like, excuse me, I'm so sorry, I was disgusting. But you usually feed into that. Like you get like a happy feeling. You might see something happy. You're like, oh, that's cute. That's nice. Whatever. Like you share the feeling, and it spreads. Like when you meet more positive people, it's just they click. You know what I mean? But that's why everything is so negative because they don't even want us to be able to click. But yeah, they don't even want us to be able to connect together with each other as other human beings.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's why people don't talk about the fucking problems anymore. You have to talk about your problems. You have to.
You have to be comfortable enough to talk about your problems. Because the more you singularize yourself, the more that weighs on you. To think like, I'm fucked up for this reason. And to come and find out you're not fucked up. You're just like everybody else.
Just a human being.
You're just a fucking human being. Like, we gotta stop taking ourselves away from like what we are. Like, we are part of the animal kingdom. We're part of this earth. And everything fucks up in its life. Plants stunk. You know what I mean? Some plants don't grow right. Some animals don't fucking have the same fucking instincts as the others. Like, things are created to be flawed. So the more we come to accept that, the more we stop judging each other, And the more we spread like positivity, the more you judge somebody, the more you fucking realize, oh shit, that's me. Like I found that shit out hard. Like whenever I see somebody judging because of like just off the wall shit, I was like, man, that's probably like a personal fucking thing that he thinks about and struggles with. That's why he hates it. Like I look for reasons why they fucking hate shit. And it's like, damn, hate is a strong thing. And they want to constantly push that with fucking news and the television programs they fucking give you.
It's all systematic distractions from the grander scheme of things. Because you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and say it. But about 200 billionaires, super rich people got together and they said, you know what, we're gonna do it. We're gonna pull the trigger and we're gonna depopulate.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, in their future, if it happens, it may not. I hope it doesn't. I can't prove that it will happen, but I can't prove that it won't happen. Apparently, there's supposed to be a biological warfare, like they're gonna send a strain out there to eradicate specific. It's like DNA based, like it targets specific DNAs like this or ethnicities, you know, designed to target a certain demographic, I guess.
I believe it.
So, yeah, guys, they're trying to kill us.
Bro, go check out Agenda 24. 21 search. Check it out.
20.
Check out, like, for real. And I know people like, it's scary to fucking believe. It's scary to take that pill. It's scary to unplug from there. Because you don't know. Like, fucking baby. Just don't fucking know what the fuck's happening.
Like Andre, like you have to just be in tune and aware. But I was watching something with Eric Andre, and before he even said he had a bunch of insecurities, I could tell he had a bunch of insecurities because I've seen him on a couple of things smoking, and he always says like he doesn't like to smoke because he gets like paranoid. He can do everything else, Molly, like just ugly drugs, but he can't smoke. And I was like, that's because he probably doesn't like being alone in his thoughts. And then he came out and he was like, yeah, I do have a bunch of insecurities to build up, and I just think everybody like hates me and things like that. But that's because of what he does as a comic. You know what I mean? He's crazy, but like, bro, just accept that you're flawed. It's all right. You're a human being. You don't like. First of all, Eric Andre, you've already made it, so you don't have to be that outrageous anymore. If you don't want to, just be Eric Andre, and people would still go see you.
Eric Andre the Giant.
But yeah, and I brought that up because people really don't take the time to be alone in their thoughts and figure shit out at a slower pace. They're just so gung ho with like living life, getting out, being on their phone, going to work, getting out, getting ready to go party, drinking, going home, going to work the next day. Like there's just so many distractions. And people, even with distractions, don't get to find themselves.
Oh yeah, embrace your crazy, man. Fucking be two people. Always embrace your crazy. You be schizophrenic if you have to. Look at your day-to-day self as an avatar, and then you balancing. don't forget about yourself, like we were talking about earlier. Don't program yourself to these characters that you see on TV and then go out in the world and be those characters and feel like that's you and that's how you have to be. Like, understand that you don't have to be the same you as today, like, or as yesterday. Yeah, it's yesterday today, and that's today as tomorrow. You don't have to be that same you. Like, find yourself in your own fashion. Can't find yourself if you never step outside of your boundary.
And this is why it's programming. Because as soon as I went to high school, I knew that propaganda was real. Domestic propaganda was real. Because prior to going to high school, I was terrified of going to high school because of the way it was portrayed on TV. Like the way high school is portrayed on TV, at least for me, no, like none of that shit. Really, like some of it happens, I guess. But they're like real outrageous shit. Like like
The bully.
there's no bully, like signature bully. Like no,
Like there ain't gonna be a bunch of people that just stand around and do nothing if you get like jumped or some shit like that.
like it's not. But that's what I was talking. That's what I'm saying. Like it's supposed to give you anxiety, and then when you get to high school, you're supposed to be intimidated of the world of high school, and you're just like scared to make friends, and you become a loner. Who knows if you're already on medication, and then you become a fucking school shooter.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
fucking.
Well, that's just my analysis of things.
You're 100% right there. Like that's what it is. And then when you go through high school, you spend all of high school fearing the world after you. Like there's some people that have to grow up faster than others due to finances and stuff. But when you're 18, that doesn't mean you're fucking. Just because you're legally grown doesn't mean that you're done growing. Like don't feel like I'm 18, I gotta start getting my life together. And who was talking about this? Damn, who was talking about this? They were talking about a pre. Oh, it's that rapper Kyle. I don't know if you ever heard him. He's on that I Spy song with Lil Yachty.
Never heard of him.
He's pretty good. He's like I won't say he's a clean rapper, but he's got decent morals. Like he's a good guy. He's cool. Like he's a positive. He's a very positive fucking rapper. I'll say that. And he was talking about
a conscious rapper.
I won't say he's like super conscious. He's just like about good things. Like he embraces his assholeness at times, but he doesn't fucking do much asshole shit. Fuck man. He was saying a quarter life crisis instead of a midlife crisis. And he's saying quarter life crisis would be that age when you're like fucking 23 to like 23 to like 28 or so. Like you don't have to feel like you should be at a certain level. You know what I mean? Like at a certain level of success, if you will. Like, you don't have to put that pressure on yourself. You're still growing. Like you get people that are like 23 and then like a lot of the people they know graduated from college or whatever. They're still doing the same thing. Like man, don't feel like that's the end of it. Like you can always do something that puts you where you want to be in life. Like there's never just a point where you're just done. Even if you're fucking 89 years old, old as fuck, like you can always still do something. Like
yeah,
life isn't over until it's over. Like there's a point going period. And that's just life. You know what I mean? That is more.
Yeah.
So I think like eternity is a fucking long ass time. And if we're only here on this earth for fucking max 100 years, 105 years, I think the oldest person maybe 110. I don't know. The oldest person in the world is.
All right. Hell yeah, though. See the Han Solo bombed at the box office. It's like, yeah. He doesn't look like Harrison Ford.
Nah, I feel like
He doesn't sound like Harrison Ford being young.
I think they tried to save it with Donald Glover is Lanto. It's an interesting story. I still want to watch it just to
Yeah, I'm still gonna watch it too, because I have to. Star Wars.
I'm just not interested in that main character. Like, hopefully there's some real like good shit, like maybe like a hidden gem in there somewhere. Like Rogue One, that final scene with Darth Vader, that is a fucking badass hidden gem to just throw in a movie like randomly. Like,
bro, my God, he went in there, fucking.
Like, I guarantee
bro.
We're gonna look back on this episode. If I call it, there's a Darth Vader movie coming soon, very soon in the near future.
I'm not really with the whole introduction of time travel, because you don't want to like spam too much. You don't want to spam the product. Because then people are just gonna be like, oh, another Star Wars movie is gonna come out in the winter or in the summer. It's gonna be predictable. It's gonna lose its like. People aren't gonna get excited anymore. You're not gonna fucking feel it. You're not gonna really fucking care. You have to be careful, Disney.
That's the thing. I think they're doing because Disney owns Marvel, so I think they're playing the same playbook as Marvel, and they're basically gonna tear down the veil of multiverse. Like, I think that's like what it's becoming a wave that's what expands your universe larger than what it was. Like, when Marvel first tore down the fucking veil of the Ultimate Universe and fucking the regular 663 universe, 366, whatever which one it is. But the main universe and then the cinematic universe, that expands your universe and your company. So I think that's what they're doing with Star Wars. It's like, how many more stories can we tell? I mean, they got plenty of comic book storylines. They got
but if they're gonna tell the stories, at least go with like the ancient stuff. Like throw in some like sass, like boom, there's your gem. Like, we'll tell you something from really, really long time ago.
But that's what like the time travel is kind of doing. It's like they had to go back to the place where the Force and darkness fucking their home, because it's supposed to be, like, I guess, God, Jesus, and the Holy Spirit. Right? So the fucking dark, the light, and then the Force above it. Both. So I forgot what exactly. I know it's like some sentient beings or some shit like that show her the path, right? And they say fucking the spirit. So it's about to get her. Dang. She's about to get it from Darth Vader.
Guns up. Guns up with ones up.
I gotta watch it. I don't know if it's canceled already.
What is that? Oh, Rebels.
Star Wars Rebels. I never watched it. But Star Wars Clone Wars. If y'all want some real juicy fucking Star Wars storyline, Clone Wars the series, yo. Fuck that it was on Cartoon Network.
I'm not gonna lie, guys.
Do not play in that fucking series.
Ram was actually the one that told me, like, you have to watch Clone Wars. And I did, and he's right. It's good. It's good.
And it's canon. It's fucking canon. That's fucking dope. Like this is dead at like dope shit that fucking if you ever want to see like the movies don't give Anakin justice. And that's another thing to say. It plays off the fucking Star Wars episodes, like ending from episode 3. So it's basically like what happens after episode 3. Or no, well, I'm tripping. Episode 3 is the Clone Wars. Or episode 2 is the Clone Wars. Yeah, episode 2 is the Clone Wars. So it's like the Clone Wars into episode 3. So by the end of fucking
What happens?
Hell yeah. By the end, it picks up basically right there at the fucking beginning of episode 2. When they fight Count Dooku. Like it shows the real struggle of like how fucking serious it was going against Count Dooku. And fucking
yeah, Count Dooku he gets portrayed a little stronger. Because in the second movie you don't even really see him too much. Except for his fight scene. When he's doing talks on like so talking.
But when it gets their head chopped off.
Yeah.
It was dope. It was a good fucking movie. I mean, it's a good show. It's a really good show. Shows fucking Anakin's power. Shows like how strong he was and like what really made him important. Leading into fucking Darth Vader, just like what makes him fucking important. Makes him badass.
Hell yeah, bro. He's legit badass.
Bro.
Before he turned into a little bitch, but then we wouldn't have Darth Vader. We wouldn't have Darth Vader.
Bro, I ain't even look. It doesn't make you look. When you think of Anakin Skywalker, after watching Clone Wars, all you see is the fucking badass fucking Clone Wars Anakin. And not the fucking, I hate you. Like it erases that mental picture. I hate you. It puts that weight on him turning to the dark side.
Oh my god, that's hilarious. Just getting burnt, guys. Just burning.
Original recipe, extra crispy.
Yeah.
Getting burnt, bro. I hate you. And fucking Obi just left his ass, bro. You could have put him out. Like just for old time's sake.
He didn't pull him away from the lava or anything.
He could have used the force to put out the fire real quick. Like,
yeah, the force to.
You didn't have to leave him cooking like that, man.
Yeah. You know, make a burnt sausage so you only burn on one side too much. You're like,
damn, I left the cooking.
That's it too much.
Oh yeah, bro. Like fucking fried hot dogs. Oh yeah, fried hot dogs.
No, bro, I haven't.
Pan,
but it sounds interesting.
Straight. Damn, bro. Man, you think about that while you're watching Clone Wars, you think about that like, damn, he gonna get cooked the fuck up. It's like, damn, he's so badass.
Yeah. But,
man, and it puts weight behind those last Jedi killings at the end of Clone Wars. Order 66.
Execute Order 66.
Yeah.
Fucking Palpatine.
Bro. Like you did. And then like you see these characters die and you're like, damn, I remember you from the show.
You know what's crazy though is you really like kind of see like what's going on in Star Wars kind of going on in the world today.
Mm-hmm.
There really is like an empire fight.
It was based off of fucking, it's gotta be based off of real life events, like real world issues.
And so the empire, it's the globalists, the elite, the banks, the mega corporations, big pharma, everybody.
Execute Agenda 21.
And man, they're gonna try to kill you. They're gonna kill you.
Mhm.
They're proud of me. And by the way, if I ever turn up missing, I didn't kill myself.
Yeah.
Or anything happens, it's suspect. But that's gonna do it for today, guys.
Yes, sir.
Follow us on Twitter, HurtWords Podcast, at HurtWords3. Watch us on YouTube and subscribe, please, guys.
Right.
HurtWords Podcast. Share everywhere.
Catch us on Instagram, fucking HurtWords3. Fucking email us at HurtWords with a G. HurtWords with a Z at gmail.com. Fucking let us know what y'all want to talk about. Let us know your thoughts. Fucking get at us on Twitter. All the fucking handles. We got y'all links in the bio.
Fucking nerd.
Check us out.
And also, guys, everybody listening, you can find us on Anchor, Pocket Cast, Radio Public, and Castbox. Also, Apple Podcast. There's links in the descriptions and everything on our channel. Find us, share everything, spread the word. You want to have a talk, you want to have a debate with Ram or me or both of us, bring it on, bitch. We can do it.
Oh, yeah.
But Hurt Nation, it's always fun hanging around. Love it. Especially getting here, especially when me and Ram can get together and talk to you guys. But never alone. Never alone. You're never alone. You're never alone. Well, don't let the stress get to you. Don't let the anxiety eat away. Don't let the fear consume you. You're never alone. Keep that head up. Be positive. Stay positive. Stay positive. Go with what the universe tells you.
Man, to change the world, yeah.
Peace out, guys.